Hello! Welcome. It's probably okay. And we're going to play the...
That thing.
Oh, we lost a caller. Dang it.
Yeah.
What timing? Well, he'll be back in a second. Don't look. Just close your eyes. There's two big surprises, and you don't want just the one of them. It's fun to get the whole thing. Hi, I'm Jason, and we're playing a game called Return to the Spiderverse. It's set in the movie, post-movie Into the Spiderverse. We have a Miles Morales, we have a Man-Spider. They are off on other adventures today. Gen Con was just a massive scheduling heck, if you will. Excuse my language, but that's just... I'm emotional and passionate, and sometimes I cuss. So...
How much table flipping?
So, before we get into recaps and all that, let's say hi to one of our guests who has remained on the call so far.
Yay.
The one, the only, the inimitable Minerva Fox. Oh, we're losing people left and right here.
We're
gosh.
jumping like flies.
What the heck?
So, hi guys, I'm Minerva. I am, do I get to say who I am the one who made that awesome picture over there behind Jason.
Yeah.
It was requested by Adam down there somewhere. And I am playing Scarlet Spider from the Legacy book.
Awesome. Yeah, Scarlet Spider. We'll learn more about that in a minute. Oh, hey, we've got Pooja in the chat, too. Last week's Silk.
Oh, yay.
So, yeah, that was fun. So, welcome, Minerva. Now, Jay's out of order, but I want to welcome the guests first. So, Jay, what the heck are you doing here?
Yeah.
Hi, y'all. Sorry. Sorry about the sudden springing. Hey, everybody.
Well, it's unacceptable, frankly, and we're going to need our advance back. The amount that we paid you. You will need to return.
Wait, he got paid?
I'm gonna need a couple days on that because that all went real quick. So hi everybody, I'm here playing. Do I tell everybody what I'm playing and all that?
Yeah.
So I'm playing a version of Peter Parker from a universe where rather than him being infected by a radioactive spider, I was infected by the Venom symbiote from the beginning. And it has like fully infected me. I'm using the Dune playbook. So the more that I use my powers, the more venomy and eventually will be consumed by it I become. So I'm here for a good time, not a long time, y'all.
Let's go up to Michelle.
Hey, I'm Michelle Otis, and I am playing Anya Corazon, Spider-Girl, the Weekend Playbook.
And Adam?
Hi, I'm Adam, and I am playing Cecil Octavius, going by Cecil Connors, and I am playing the Superior Spider Octopus, and this is the Brain Playbook.
Excellent. And Joey?
Hi guys, I'm Joey, and I am playing Preston Parker, aka Arachnid, son of Sweatpants Spider-Man from the movie, and Mary Jane, otherwise playing the Protégé playbook.
Okay. Welcome to episode 14. All right, let's do this one last time. This is the one and only Return to the Spiderverse. The story so far is that 4 other, plus or minus, Spider-folk have crossed worlds and met Miles Morales in his dimension just a few months after he stopped Kingpin from turning the world inside out. The visitors aren't glitching anymore, but they also don't know how to get home. They've joined Miles at Vision Academy, at Aunt May's, and on the front line of fighting crime as the 5 and only friendly neighborhood Spider-Them. Last time, Silk came for a visit. Slipped through to Miles' dimension, sallying forth to subdue the smoke guy. The team took him to task, tying him up, transporting him to custody with Doctor Strange. And that honestly it went by so fast, though. That's pretty much what got done. there was a lot of back and forth and some very exciting moments, but that is the gist. Am I forgetting anything, folks who were here last week?
You're forgetting about the 2 mooks.
Oh,
How dare you?
Yeah, we did.
As mook number 2, I am very offended.
Right, we did get a peek into Silk's world before they came over, and Joey and Eric played just ecstatic mooks that were
Extremely
very
New
fun.
Yorker mooks too.
Also the Daily Bugle tried to trick Arachnid into dishing, and instead got it back Arachnid got him. That's the short version. I don't have words today. Words are for suckers.
Yeah. Sorry. Nobody likes words.
Yeah. Word nerd. Okay. So let's see. This afternoon. Wait, how did this go? In the morning, you guys fought a dragon? Right? No, because it's Friday before the dance.
Yeah.
So like right after school, there was that I even know the word for it now. I was just researching them. The dragon is called the Nyan Shou, the sort of Eastern dragon style. It's a fairly classic looking thing. It's the thing, when you see the dancers, like everyone's got like a bit of the dragon and they're all under there like a caterpillar. That's styled after the mythological Nyan Shou.
Nice.
So that's what we had in the streets. And the dragon was subdued with the help of Luke Cage, and Daredevil was there, and somebody else was there.
Iron Fist.
Iron
Colleen
Fist.
Wing.
The Colleen Wing, Iron Fist, properly done. Was there to help out because she's actually like competent and functional.
Weird, right?
So weird.
So that happened. Then a little while after, like just minutes later, a portal opened in the sky. Silk came shooting through there following the smoke monster guy. You all battled the smoke monster guy. Silk got a portal home with the help of Doctor Strange. It's now like 4:30 in the afternoon. Friday.
Same day.
Friday.
Wow.
Well, look, tomorrow is homecoming. It's very exciting.
Oh,
Yes.
But as you're being escorted out of the street, and Doctor Strange is going around and getting community response team help. That's what we've replaced cops with in this world because they did a better job than we did. The community response team is here to help move people out. And our setting is such that like Doctor Strange is like, hey, everybody, can you move back? I have to do a magic about it. And everyone's like, yep. Magic is real and scary, and I don't want to be near it. So that's kind of this world's relationship with the Doctor Strange's magic, and like Spider Society magic is like, yeah, we know that magic is real. That's fine. Superpowers are real, so why the heck not?
Can we get some really detailed and accurate blueprints of how to build this machine here? Because I would like a portal, please.
Right.
I would
Yeah.
like
One-way
to go to
ticket.
there.
One-way
Yeah.
ticket.
Yeah.
One-way ticket. Yeah. I don't
Please
need to
and
figure out
thank
how to
you.
come back.
I will definitely want to go to there, please.
I'm glad.
Are
I'm
we
glad
sure we're
built
not
the world.
accidentally in Marvel Universe 666?
Real possible.
That hits
No,
so close.
Here the nightmares are hidden.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to bring us down.
That's all right. We will sally forth.
Yeah.
So Doctor Strange has not any sort of like official capacity with the city, but is generally recognized as like, oh, Doctor Strange is telling everyone to leave the street because he has to do a thing. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And even you, Anya, he's like making it clear like this is not a teaching moment because he has to do something really big and complicated,
Right.
To kind of put this portal back together and not have a portal in the middle of Brooklyn. So, yeah. So you are also dismissed to not be helping with this part because he's doing some like 401, graduate bullshit versus your kind of like 101, 201 curriculum.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the advanced track, but
Yeah.
You're a teacher's
quite-
aide, not a teacher's assistant.
Not quite exactly.
Yes. Okay. So it is Friday afternoon. The just very normal crime fighting has been accomplished for the three of you. At the end of it, we also Man Spider, Peter Parker, had to take off to take care of something, and so went off on his own. But the three of you are left here. You're near the school. That was part of the problem too. The school's on lockdown. Genki had messaged and said, "We're on lockdown. What's going on out there? We heard there was a dragon." There was a dragon. Did Man Spider get sucked into Silk's dimension?
He totally
That's
did.
right. That's
yeah,
right.
Peter Parker of that dimension swept him in, thinking he was a monster going after Silk.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good
Yeah.
stuff. So we'll have some more dimension hopping next week.
What happened with Miles?
Miles?
Oh, he got pulled into doing like homecoming stuff, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a homecoming royalty, and so
Oh yeah, Miles wasn't there when we fought the dragon. Either,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Now I'm caught up.
So that's fun. Thank you for the reminder. Forgotten saves, Pooja. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Miles got called home.
Yeah, he
I
did
think.
have to go
That's
home.
what it
Yeah,
was.
So anyway, we'll follow up on that next week. And the group today, as we said, it's getting in closer to Friday evening. They don't serve dinner Friday nights. They do like a small dinner for the few students who are full-time at the academy. But for the most part, they expect people to go home over the weekend. That's like the plan, right? You stay Sunday night through to Friday morning, finish school Friday, go home over the weekend as a weekly school. And if awesome, thanks for the follow. And the evening is, a lot of folks are either staying a little late at school. They're, your league team, your, well-ranked league team is practicing in the gym because they have the new setup, the arena setup in the gym, and they're in there practicing. And the what are the three of you? What are you doing?
Well, I have a date, so I need to go. I need to get a tuxedo, I guess, or a suit, or
Shopping episode.
yes, shopping episode. Yeah, I'm gonna get a backless dress so that my tentacles can splay out for everyone. No, I'm not going to do that.
It is going to be a problem for your alter ego secret identity.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm yeah. So, well, so where exactly did you guys leave off? Did you talk about the fact that Man Spider got sucked in and that we can't, like, are we standing there just after that happened? Do we need to discuss what we're going to do?
No, I think you got, well, for the sake of not having to panic over the player who just couldn't be here today. Doctor Strange has spoken to the Doctor Strange on the other
No,
side.
okay, all right.
On Silk's side, and they confirm like, oh shoot, yeah, okay, so our Spider-Man grabbed your man spider, and we're gonna figure out how to send him back. We're just figuring out the details. So the two doctors,
Okay.
Doctors Strange, are collaborating on that. And
okay, all right. So we don't have to. Yeah, so we're not panicked about that. Good.
Right.
Okay. I need to go get ready for the dance if this is all over, because it looks like the adults have it and everything's sorted out, right?
Yep, everything's under control here.
Well, for now.
But only
But-
for now.
I mean, they needed our help before. You don't think they're gonna need our help later tonight or tomorrow even? Like, is going to the dance a good idea at this point?
Well, I have a date.
Yeah.
I have a date, Preston. I have a date.
Look, I get it, but it just, I don't know. I feel like the safety of the city kind of is more important.
Well, that's what Avengers are for.
I mean,
I have a
wow.
date. Oh, I'm gonna be an asshole. Damn it. I'm sorry. Cecil says, I'm sorry nobody liked you enough to ask you to the dance.
Whoa,
but
okay, hold on. You're gonna have to
He
roll
went there.
provoke for that one.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Okay.
picking up what I was putting down.
sorry. I was like, oh, I can't let that one go. Cecil isn't nice yet. Not completely.
Now, the cool thing about the provoke move in masks against your fellow PCs is they still have total agency in how they react to it, but we'll explain that depending on how you roll.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get you to I'm trying to get you to like let me off of the guilt trip, so that I can feel free to go do something normal for once. So that's what I'm trying to do.
And do either of you have influence over the other?
I have influence over Cecil. He does not have influence over me.
Correct.
Okay, I have an idea of how to handle that.
Okay. I have an 11.
Oh shit.
I rolled an 11. So
Okay, so here's the deal with this.
Yeah.
You're gonna have an option, Joey. On provoke someone for a PC with a 10 plus, it's both. And so, and both of these things are true if you go along with it. Like if you sort of acquiesce to his way of thinking of like, oh yeah, wow, that does suck that no one asked me to the dance. And I guess you understand what acquiesce would look like in this situation. Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you go with it, we will add a team to the pool. And if you don't go with it, they mark a condition. So, oh no, you mark a condition. You can mark a condition to totally resist.
Yeah.
Now you have a third option because this is the way I am. You can also roll take a powerful blow, and because of your influence, I will let you do. You will subtract 1 from your take a powerful blow roll because you want to roll low on those. And then we would have that move instead. So
yeah, I like the take a powerful blow option. That sounds lovely and couldn't possibly go wrong ever.
Okay.
Well, I have no conditions right now, so I'm rolling with a -1. And I rolled a 3, so that's a 2 on take the powerful blow.
That's very good.
Nice.
Okay, so Cecil's words wash over you. Do you what's your reaction to that?
You know what? Maybe no one did, but now I don't have to cancel on anybody because the city needs me.
Oh, that's good.
Well, maybe this city doesn't need me as badly as they think.
You're gonna have to roll now, Adam. you just got told who you are and how the world works by somebody who has influence over you.
Yeah.
So you can.
Oh,
you can roll
I'm
to
resisting.
reject that, or okay.
Yep.
Oh.
I reject you.
Now there's a familiar name in the follows. A Foxmoto photo is
Okay.
Mr. Minerva.
Oh, and it's just a straight roll.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, now I roll super
Also,
low.
producer son. Yes. Welcome.
Uh,
Thanks for coming.
Okay, that would be a 5, so it is a complete miss.
Woof. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you, oh yeah, when they tell you how it works, when you reject on a miss, the words hit you hard. Mark a condition, and the GM will adjust your labels. That was like the Aikido flip of like, oh, your attitude. How about this attitude? And
Right?
turned it back on him.
Oh. Boo. All right.
Classic I am rubber, you are glue.
Yeah, right?
Nuh-uh, you.
Yeah.
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah,
Right? Yeah, yeah,
we love it.
yeah. Advanced rubber glue dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to tell me what condition to mark?
No, I'll let you choose.
All right.
How do you feel like that affects you?
I think I feel guilty. Because I know deep down that he's right.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like this would. Let's just go ahead and use the last part of this too. If you have influence over a teammate and you would gain influence over them again, Arachnid, I think, needs to shift one of Cecil's labels up and down. So
Hmm.
we like moving
All right.
labels here.
I'm gonna shift to superior up because he thinks he's better than everybody. And I'm
My
gonna-
superior can't go up.
Can't go up. Of course it can't.
I just got it back up to 3.
Well, maybe that should come down if he just got told.
That's true. If he, yeah, that's a very good point. So let's move superior down, and we're gonna move mundane up. You want to be normal? Go be normal.
This group is vicious. Yeah, I love it. Every part of that.
It's yours, man.
Right. This section of my page is so thin. I've had so few advances on this character and like massive amounts of label shifts. Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
yeah, my actually almost all of my labels have shifted across like 5 different things. Across 5 different steps.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right. We're gonna scene shift here.
Meh.
No, you can't say no to me.
I didn't say no. I said meh.
Oh. All right. So we have a Scarlet Spider. Minerva, what can you tell? What does Scarlet Spider look like? It is nighttime in your city, and you're swinging through. It's also starting to rain a little bit because that's cool. But it's still like, well, I guess it is getting on to like October at this point, so it's it's coldish, but it's cool. Night rain. The city lights are like up in the clouds. What is Scarlet Spider up to? What does she look like?
Okay, so Scarlet Spider basically is female Peter Parker. She is what she's wearing when she's on the street is a red bodysuit with a blue torn up hoodie. She's got she has web shooters. It's not natural because she's just straight up clone. But yeah, that's what she's doing. She's flipping from building to building, just keeping an eye out for any hoodlums about.
Mm-hmm.
And keeping an eye. Yeah.
Why was she cloned? Do we know that in your backstory or in the comic book?
She was cloned by this guy named Jackal. He himself was a failed clone of Peter Parker, and so that backstory
Oh.
is nebulous at this point.
Okay, but are you imagining there's a Peter Parker in your world as well, or
There was.
okay?
He suffered a similar fate to Miles's Peter.
Uh-huh.
Died doing what he was doing,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow she broke out of Jackal's hold, and was found by her version of the Avengers and is training to be the next Spider-Man. And she's patrolling.
Okay, cool. And Jay, it's the same night for your Venom character in the same city.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine you two are probably about to embark on something together. So you've both been getting some Avenger training. The Avengers, Venom, have been trying to help you figure out, like, can I control the symbiote? Can I get rid of the symbiote? Like, what, they're trying to help you figure out, like, what comes next.
Right.
But let's, hold on, I'm trying to find a name of something here. Oh, yeah. I think that's the thing.
It's like a buddy system. Venom, you're my buddy.
I mean, okay.
You don't have to like it.
I do not know.
I'm doing good here.
Yeah, I can tell. Can you just, it was a really long night last night. Can you just talk softer? Just
Okay.
softer.
So, the two of you have been in pursuit of a relatively new villain called Spinneret. She's a redheaded kind of Spider-Woman type with a mostly white and red suit. And she has been wreaking some havoc across the city. Similarly, at the time where Peter disappeared, Mary Jane Watson also disappeared and hasn't been around much. So that's probably just a coincidence.
Yep, nope. Nothing to look into there.
However, you've been in pursuit of her as she is making her way across the city. And at this point, the two of you have been following her, not because she has committed a crime, but because you saw her and she didn't see you. And you saw an opportunity to be like, oh, well, maybe we could go see what she's up to because she usually does something bad. So, what do you do?
I radio back to, I'm assuming we have comms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just radio back to Avengers and say, checking in. I have Spinneret on my sights. Venom and I are following. Standing by.
Okay. Yeah. They get back to you. The Danielle Cage is in charge of the Avengers in this world. She replies on headset to keep an eye on her, wait for her to do something bad. I mean, she is kind of wanted for stuff, but just try to figure out what she's up to before you nab her and Captain Cage. She's so Danielle Cage is Captain America in this. So I don't know if you follow that character at all, but she's gonna head out on her Captain America motorcycle and get over to you. I think you all are kind of circling around the Empire State Building for some reason. Like you saw her up there doing something and you haven't figured out what she's up to yet, but that's what we've got going. Venom, how are you doing with this?
I have a counterpoint. We could not do any of that.
Are you off headset for this?
Yeah, not wait for Captain Bummer to get here, and we could just go and do the thing that we do.
Venom, where are you going? What? No, we gotta follow her. That's what Cap said.
Yeah, but that's really lame. So it'd be a lot more fun if we just, and then I'm off.
Do it. No,
Yeah, you
let
can't
him.
just let him go off by himself.
No, God. Okay, fine. It's on you. I'm following.
All right. So the two of you follow along. You're able to use your abilities to kind of hide and keep an eye on her. And eventually you see she has started stringing web across, not all the way up at the top of the Empire State Building, but like at the second cake tier. So that's strung across to the building across the street. And then, like within 5 minutes or so, you see like that strings across and then down and then another one across. And she is like building a web way up here in the air. It's not like people are in danger. Airplanes can't fly through here. It's way up above the traffic. How tall is the Empire State Building? 40 stories or something?
Like 100.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's really tall.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, this is like at the 60th floor then. It's a very high up, but not all the way. And she is just meticulously building a web like a regular spider, which is a little strange.
Well, I'm not gonna let that go on. It's obviously not good, so I'm just gonna go.
Okay. So you're gonna go and like attack her?
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing in there and
Okay.
just yeah.
All right. Well, let's
punchy
roll
fist.
directly engage a threat. This is fantastic.
All right. So hold on. Directly engage a threat. So I'm rolling 2d6 here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens with that. That is a 7.
Okay, so you get to pick one of the things from directly engage a threat. And remember, if you don't pick resist or avoid their blows, you will have to mark a condition as well. So you sort of trade blows.
That's fine by me. I'm going to go with impress/surprise
Oh, yeah.
the opposition.
Okay, yeah. You, how do you get in there? I guess you got your like venom.
So yeah, I'm
thwips,
doing
right?
my venom thwippies.
Yeah.
And I just sort of swing into the middle of the net, kind of right in front of her, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up?"
Well, you actually did directly engage a threat, so it was less yo and more
Punchity punch. Yeah.
yeah.
So sort of swung into her and was like, "Hey, you should not be doing this."
Yeah. So the the two of you engage in fisticuffs. There's a lot of it's a lot more active than what we're there's swinging around and thwipping and a punch and a correction and this was what do you want to do, Scarlett?
Sorry. I would like to look close or like look at that net, the web. Does it look like anything supernatural, meta, physical?
Yeah. Do you have some experience with magic?
I would like to assume so, since I'm a little mini Avenger.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
talk with Doctor Strange a bit.
Yeah, this definitely looks like it's a mostly completed set of sigils and things. There's like several pieces of it are put together, and let's have you roll assess the situation.
Okay. Roll plus superior. Dang, that is a 0. That is a 5.
Okay, that's great.
Good job, dice.
I love it. Don't forget to mark potential. You might get an advancement today. You never know if you keep rolling like that.
Thank you.
Or rolling like Adam. That's what we call it. Adam did. the yeah, so the web, you can see like parts of it are done, but it's not nearly close to being done. That's your impression is, and you understand I'm giving you wrong information, right? Like in PBTA games, there's a lot of talk about like, oh, you shouldn't lie to the players. And I agree with that philosophy. So that's not a great way to do things. So I like being upfront. You got a bad roll. The impression that you should move forward with is, oh, this is a long ways from being finished. And like she is trying to do a web spell, but it's not coming together. Okay. What's Venom up to?
I'm engaged with the fighting and the quipping and the telling Spinneret, you should probably not be doing this in our city. You're not zoned for this, etc., etc. The classic Spider-Man-y stuff.
Thwip and quip.
The thwip and quip.
Yep.
Yes.
As we say.
Okay. Let's have you roll provoke someone, because you do have influence right now. Not like capital I influence, but she's dealing with you, like,
Yeah. Let's see. Yep. That's an 8. Hold on 1 second. So I have to mark it
superior.
Plus superior. Oh, right. Yeah. So that's actually because my superior is a -1. That is a 7.
Okay, well, 7. That's just as good in provoke someone. So on a 7 and 9, they could choose one. So my NPC is going to choose, and they let's see. Yeah, she overreacts, and you have influence over her, right? So she is just like, comic book level cussing you out, and but also like just goes hard with trying to thwip you up, and you are mostly cocooned at this point. You're stuck, and because she just stops holding back and is like, bah, 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 so now for the 3 of our other spider folk, in your city, because of where you are, you can see the Empire State Building.
Sure.
Yep. Can you see the Empire State Building from Brooklyn?
I think so, depending on where you are in.
Yeah, definitely in parts of Brooklyn you can see the Empire State Building pretty easily.
Well, in this comic book, you could see it pretty easily. And the 3 of you can see there is what you thought was lightning from far away, and this is mid Cecil storming off. Wait, no, who won that altercation? Arachnid.
I won.
Arachnid gets to storm off, but you're like 20 feet away. you have executed your. And where did that put you, Anya? As these 2 boys were duking it out.
She was feeling very awkward and uncomfortable during the exchange.
Why?
What? Why?
No reason, So she just kind of watches Preston storm off. She's looking at Cecil, and she just kind of ducks her head and starts walking away.
Okay.
She just doesn't want to deal with any of that.
Well, in this not cloudy at all Friday afternoon, even in New York, it's late September, whatever. We decided like it could have been a cloudy, rainy, whatever. Today is blue skies, a little bit chilly, whatever, and that's why the crack of thunder gets your attention, and you're like, oh, Thor? No, she's not coming. So the Empire State Building gets your attention as you can see lightning jags in, like, between Empire State Building and the building across the street. There are just like these repeating things, and Anya, right away you could see that these are not random. that they're corresponding to some familiar shapes.
Okay. Are we still in? We're still in costume, right? So, okay. So, arachnid, octopus, look, and I point at the lightning. I said, "That's not natural. What the heck is going on?"
It's probably some other kid taking drugs.
Well, don't you think we ought to head over there?
Yeah, I guess we should, I say, glaring at Arachnid.
Arachnid.
Never gonna.
Oh, you can't. Arachnid's giving Cecil the haha, I was right face, even though he can't see it through the mask.
Mhm.
Well, let's go, I guess. I'm so tired.
I know, me too. And I'd like
Okay.
to eat dinner, but whip,
I'd like to sit down. I'd like to sit down for a minute.
Oh no, we don't do that here.
No.
Okay, so the three of you head off towards the Empire State Building.
Yep.
And as you get closer, it's just more and more clear to you, Anya, that these are the components of a spell. And that could tell you a couple things. One, it's probably not a kid, or at least it's not. If it is a kid, it's not their first time using their powers, right? This isn't something you can do randomly. It's like something that requires a lot of intention. And you can see that it's forming, like the lightning is like repeating in the same areas, like zap, 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 and it's like basically looks like it's forming into a circle and a spider web, right? So it's like a circular spider web shape made of lightning in midair between the Empire State Building and the other, just like above the street. So, what do you want to do?
Well, I tell Preston and Cecil, I go, there's magic going on here. Can you see the lightning? It's coming into the shape of a web.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, lightning doesn't do that naturally.
I think that's the understatement of the year right there.
Oh, take a thread for that, Adam.
Cool. I guess let's go check it out. Let's see what we can do. Also, with that failure of take a powerful blow, I got my next advance.
Oh, good. What'd you take?
Ooh.
I took be mindful of your surroundings from my playbook. When you assess the situation before entering a fight, you may ask one additional question, even on a miss.
Oh, great. Did you want to assess the situation?
I would like to assess the situation. It's superior, which I have a +3 in because I am insane. This is good.
You should be buttressed. By
I
that.
have a +3 in. That's what you sound like, Preston.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over being right. It's an 8 on assess the situation. So I get to ask 2 questions.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay. How can we best end this quickly?
If you have like a dispel or block magic, did you prepare counter spell today or?
Prepare? I'm a bard. I don't prepare shit.
There's Joey.
And
honestly, that's
what
the
here
main
is the
reason
biggest
I played
threat?
sorcerers was I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out how to be a wizard.
Yeah.
being a wizard's hard.
Yeah, it's math.
Yeah. What here is the biggest threat?
Well, there's a big web made out of lightning, and
Yeah, it's not so fun when it's directed at you, is it, Joey?
Well, that's fine.
No, but what I can tell you is that there is not somebody on this side causing this effect, right?
Okay.
Something is coming through from another dimension. That's like, you've seen enough of these. Like, you wouldn't know how to make something like this. Like, Anya could start to do something with this, but you've seen enough portals at this point and seen Doctor Strange sending enough people home that you know what's happening here. Like, this is
Okay.
a portal from another dimension.
Cool. Looks like someone's trying to break through. Anya, do you want to try to do a magic about it?
I can try. This is a biggie.
Hey,
but I can try.
you've got this.
So I guess unleash my powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting. I don't have to think about what happens.
Rainbows and puppies,
So
and
7.
we all live happily ever after.
Oh, 7. Okay. So on 7 and 9, you can mark a condition, or I'll tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
How the effect is unstable or temporary.
Okay. So you get started. You manage to not whip yourself through the lightning, which is what the alternative was going to be. But you're able to figure out, like, okay, well, if I put a symbol here and here, and it's like starts to ground out some of the lightning, and the lightning is bending, but this is just going to be a moment. Like, you're struggling to try and put the counter signs up and getting all that to work. What does that look like? Can you paint a little bit of a picture of Anya, like, just desperately trying to counter this?
She's sort of suspending herself with a web kind of in the middle of it, so that she can use both her hands and not be trying to hang on to a building while she's trying to do this. And she's just, she's looking very almost frantic, like, just her hands are going everywhere, and she's like, but she's knowing that this is bigger than she's ever dealt with before.
Yeah. Okay, so back on the other side of this portal, the two of you, the Spinneret continues to craft this thing that she's working on. It's not made of lightning where you are. It's just, a bunch of webs that are now starting to glow a little bit because they're in magical configurations. But what are you up to?
So Venom is tied up. I'm assuming that Spinneret hasn't seen me yet. I would like to try and whip her from the back.
Oh, yeah,
grab her
okay.
and swing and make her Kool-Aid Man her own web.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To do it myself, but I would like to two birds, one stone. Incapacitate her and also destroy that.
Okay, so it seems like, I think it's directly engage a threat, unless you want to make an argument for something else.
No, I agree with directly engage.
Okay, so let's roll plus danger.
Can I tap fight the good fight? That's one of my moves.
What's that do?
When you pull your punches while directly engaging a threat, you roll plus savior instead of plus danger.
Oh, yeah.
If I do, cannot choose to impress, surprise, or frighten.
Yep. That makes sense.
Sweet. All right, that's a +1. Oh, okay. That's a 3 + 1 is a 4.
So almost.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Advance.
Get it?
Okay.
Advance early and often.
So,
Hi guys, first game.
You swing up to catch her by surprise, and you do surprise her, and manage to get her moving towards the web, to try and break it. But she manages to dodge and thwip you and like swings you around, and then in the middle of that swing, the web completes behind her, and there's this sort of hexagonal portal that opens up in the middle of the web that she was off balance and falls through, but has you thwipped and is pulling you through the portal with her. Venom, you could break out of these after a second. Like it's not like you're tied up forever. Venom squiggles come out and cut the webs and
as they do.
What do you want to do? You're seeing Spinneret get sucked through a portal, and
I'm already through the portal.
Scarlet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no
trying to
way.
stop them, or you just go through as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, right behind them. Yep.
All right. So the three of you on the Miles side, you see the lightning become almost solid for a second, and then revert, like ass first comes this like white and red superhero hero. We don't know much about her yet. She comes through with something else thwipped and pulls Scarlet Spider through and Venom. Now I don't know if we've had contact. Have any of you, like in your home world or anything, had any experience with a Scarlet Spider or Venom or anything like that?
I don't think so. At least for Preston, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of want to say yeah, just for giggles.
Sure. What was your experience with them?
I think not Scarlet Spider, but I think Venom was actually maybe even kind of a hero in my world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe, just maybe. Because my world's all weird. Or maybe not so much maybe not so much an at least not a villain necessarily.
Yeah, more like like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
What about
Anya? I'm thinking maybe my world had a Scarlet Spider, but not a Venom yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know Scarlet Spider?
Not personally.
Okay.
But she was a hero in my world.
Okay. Yeah. So somebody here is able to identify all of these. I am going to say nobody recognizes Spinneret. That's like a fairly edge case person. And Spinneret comes through and is immediately like, like trying to correct for this fall, has dropped the line that yanked Scarlet Spider through, and is just trying to correct mid-air, is doing flips, and her like red hair is just all over the place. She's got like her red hair is out, and she's got these big like goggles on that or I think actually let's adjust it a little bit. It's like a goggle all the way down to like, so it's just from the forehead up is open, because like trying to put all that hair into a cowl is like
right,
it would look lumpy and weird, and you don't want lines in your suit, so no.
However, pin curl.
Let's see who has a very high superior.
Me.
Who's
actually
higher?
I think Preston's is higher than mine now.
Mine's
Yep,
at a
my
+2.
superior is a 3.
Okay.
My superior is a 3.
Okay. Actually, this is good for Preston to identify. Preston, I think, your work with the Avengers over time, you have dealt with some city officials from time to time, and you've been up close and personal with Mayor Watson, on more than one occasion. And this is just like, this is too much. Like,
she's also your mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was say, like, You mean mom?
Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason why you would have noticed this. I don't think your mom was not a spinneret, but
Yeah.
the like she goes shooting by you, and it's almost like you're in slow motion as she goes by, and you can see like the way all of this is hidden, and like the shape of her jaw, and the hair. I mean, the hair is such a giveaway, right? And she's just whoosh, like through the air and down towards an alleyway. You can see she's trying to correct, like with grabbing onto fire escapes, and it's like trying to absorb a lot of energy as she goes, and you're just like, what? And
I think he audibly says, "Mom," and then follows after her.
Okay. Okay, so you all, well, the two of you here probably over comms. Preston's like, well, Mom. So that's something. And Scarlet Spider, you come through a little off balance because you got thwipped through, right? Like this was not your planned trajectory.
Nope.
But you find yourself, about 60 stories over New York, and you got some free fall time, and to figure out where you are, right, okay. I know where I am.
It looks the same, I think.
You have you've also come face to face with a fairly classic looking Spider-Man, but the colors are wrong. Like the design is significantly different of Arachnid, who is looking down into a dark alleyway. You see another young man who has like octopus like tentacles coming out of his back, and a suit built to accommodate that. And
I don't know if you're a very visual person and can imagine these things, Minerva. But...
Really? Sounds like it'll be a little hard.
And we also have Anya Kotor, Spider Woman. No, Spider Girl.
Spider Girl.
Yeah.
She's still in high school.
Yeah, okay. So these three, although this weird looking Spider-Man, aka we know it's Arachnid, is looking in a weird way. What about Cecil and Anya? What are you two doing with the next person to come through?
Go ahead, Anya, if you know what you're...
Well, I was going to say, I mean, Anya was kind of in the middle of the portal. So I'm thinking she might get hit by a body.
Yeah, that's good. Spinneret went past, and maybe you like turned to be like, wow, that was really close. And then Scarlet Spider comes through next. I like that a lot. Okay.
I'm sorry, hang on a second. My doorbell just rang.
Oh, sure.
Oh no.
All right, so Spinneret came through and barely, and there was a pass by with Arachnid, and Arachnid went after her, right?
Yes.
To catch her?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
And also,
and
see, so we can skip ahead a little bit in, you saw Anya just barely avoid Spinneret as she came through and turned to look like, whoa. And then another spider person comes through, crashes into Anya's back, and they're tumbling. And just as you're thinking, like, should I help them? This figure all in black comes shooting through on purpose.
Right.
What does your entrance look like, Venom?
Swing through and give the old like Spider-Man slide / superhero landing on whatever's nearest.
Yeah, probably a wall because we're pretty high up. So
yeah, that's a me.
Okay,
coming through in very classic Venom. Well, really, it's the old black Spider-Man costume.
Yeah,
so it's black with a white spider.
Nice.
Coming through.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, so I think actually I um, I actually like I swing up to Venom, and I'm like, oh my god, thank God, Venom, are you here to take me back home?
Oh, that's sad.
Oof.
Oh.
Kinky.
All right, we'll come back to that. So, Scarlet Spider, you have crashed into somebody who was on the other side of the portal. The two of you are tangled up a little bit because there was web involved, and the two of you are now tumbling, probably less graceful than either one of you would like to be. However, in this moment, you have the thing from Into the Spider-Verse where it's like, oh, you're like me. And also Cecil and Venom. You have this moment when Cecil goes up to talk to Venom. The two of you have this like, oh, you're like me.
You're like me.
So, let's check in with Arachnid heading down into the alleyway.
Yeah.
To be able to catch up to this person who has expertly corrected and is moving very quickly. I mean, this is like an adult professional spider person. I'm going to need you to unleash your powers.
Oh, good. This is where that -2 is.
What could go wrong?
Well, on a 4, everything.
Okay.
Whew.
So that's a 2 total.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you something bad has happened.
Uh-huh.
However, you are in hot pursuit, right? You're flipping, carrying on like, hey, you know what you're doing. You're an experienced spider person. Adults aren't any better than teenagers.
Right? I just saved Daredevil today. Like, I'm on fire.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah, you chase after her. You've got her in view. She's right at the edge. Like you're gonna lose her, but every turn you're like, oh, okay, good. I made the right turn. Okay, I made the right turn. And you're not quite closing the distance, but you're keeping up, and you can like radio in and say like, hey, I'm hot on the trail and all that. However, something bad has happened, and I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
So, well, let's go to Anya and I don't know, what's Scarlett's actual name?
Bentley Riley.
Oh yeah, Bentley. Okay.
Yeah.
So Anya and
Good
Bentley
name.
have crashed into each other. They're trying to recover. I think let's see. I'll let you two decide. I want one of you to unleash your powers, and I want the other one to Actually, I guess we could both unleash powers. What? Because you're kind of tangled up and you're falling together. But you're both spider people.
Okay. Freak.
Ooh. I rolled an 11.
Oh, hot diggity.
Good, because I rolled a 4.
Okay. So I think in this case,
Oops.
that means Anya, you recover, you get separated. You're doing this very graceful correction in air, and you're like, oh nope, she's out of control, and you thwip her, and the two of you sort of like bolo up to that edge of the Empire
cool.
State Building, and you're able to sort of catch your breath and stop moving for a second. And,
Don't hurl.
Yep. Recover. Okay, so what is the conversation happening here?
I go, Spider Girl.
Huh?
I point to myself. I go, Spider Girl.
Oh, Scarlet Spider.
Nice to meet you.
Hmm.
What's going on?
We were just chasing a bogey named Spinneret. She was making a web. We tried to Venom tried to intercept, and now we're here. Let's go get her.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Dive nicely.
The two of you chase after Anya. You could be in touch with Arachnid, and he's like trying to tell you where he is, and you're okay. So the two of you are trying to catch up. Let's go back to Cecil and what is Venom's? Who's the host, Jay?
This host is actually Flash Thompson.
Aha.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cecil and Flash.
Cecil and Flash. Yep.
What is happening?
Yeah. So
you are.
oh,
What now?
I'm the superior spider octopus. I mean, I'm Doctor Octopus's son.
That's, okay.
Wait, you don't know who I am?
I think that no, I've never heard of you before, and okay. I kind of want to whip him up because I'm like, you're Doc Ock's son, so you're obviously up to no good.
Although you do have the you're like me.
Oh, that's true. We've got
he's not dangerous to you.
Wait, you're Doc Ock's son, but you're also Spider-Man. What?
We fought Atlantis together. Like I mean, I know I didn't do a whole. I was just brand new, but
what?
like,
No.
don't you remember the Battle of Schenectady?
What happened in Schenectady? Wait, what? You've got me confused with someone else, buddy. I don't.
You're
No.
not from my world. You're a different Venom.
Wait, what world? I'm from.
Oh, you're in another world. It happened
what?
to me too.
What?
It's
Huh?
another dimension. You're dimension hopping, and so did those other two people.
What?
Okay. Are
Okay.
you good or evil?
What a question.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I'm the best witch.
Yeah, basically. I don't know what's good or evil here. I don't know. We just have to catch Spinneret is the problem. Let's just focus on Spinneret.
Okay.
And figure out why she brought us here, because she's the bad guy.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
She's the bad guy.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay,
And,
so
and I just, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all 5 of you are in pursuit now. Also, thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer, for the
Again with
bits.
the anonymous cheerer.
That is just so kind. Thank you very much. The 5 of you are in hot pursuit. Arachnid, you are almost on her tail. You've got a pretty good idea where she's going. She is headed for City Hall.
Oh, that's gonna be awkward.
Yeah. Let's see. Jay, you're from New York, right? Jay's froze.
Oh no.
He's too cool. He's so cool he froze up.
Oh no.
Dang it. Okay.
I
Well,
told
anyway,
you not to bring people cooler than us.
That's everybody, Adam.
Oh.
All right. So in the meantime, I don't know if Central Park is between the Empire State Building and City Hall, but it doesn't have to be because Spinneret has detoured and is trying to use Central Park as cover and is like doing the speed thwips where you like pull yourself straight forward through the trees and is almost losing you, Preston. So let's I'm gonna have you. I mean, it's gonna take you going all out to keep up with her. Like it would require Preston to be Preston's idea of reckless. Which,
Sure.
not really reckless, but Preston's a little careful, should we say?
You mean like going 5 miles over the speed limit?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my read of Preston so far. Is he's careful and particular and precise.
Believes a teenager rebelling against Sweatpants Spider-Man. So
Yes. Oh yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah, you're the Alex P. Keaton of the Spider family.
oh no,
That's perfect.
Look at that
this
briefcase.
is ugly and real. Okay.
Oh, you better blow on that tea because it is hot.
Ooh.
Okay. So in that case, I think here's what I'm going to do. Either you can roll Unleash Your Powers with disadvantage, or take a powerful blow with advantage, which means you would keep the lowest two, right?
Okay.
In both cases, you'll keep the lowest two, but take a powerful blow, you want them to be low, and
Right.
Unleash Your Powers, you don't want to be low.
Well,
So,
the way I've been rolling today, I'm going to take a powerful blow.
take a powerful blow. Okay, with an extra
okay.
die.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Beautiful. Mwah. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 4.
Oh, okay. So we'll keep the 1 and the 2.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, that's almost under, even if you had to add them all up.
I
That's good. So here's what happens. You start trying to, like, you've got big jumps. You can, you're trying to keep track, and you realize, like, oh, she's using the tree cover and whatnot to lose you. And you start swinging down through the trees, which is very dangerous and irresponsible. And the branches, she has started, like, she'll grab the next thing, hold this one, bend it, and whip it back at you. And is just, like, expertly timing these huge branch whips. And you, however, you do get hit, but you don't get hurt. All right. It just, you get spun out a little bit, you get disoriented, but you're able to still follow the path. And who's right behind? Anya and Scarlet Spider?
Yeah.
Next, yeah.
Okay. Which of you has, like, real super enhanced senses, like hearing and sight and anything like that?
I have athletic perfection.
Well, that seems like a strong argument.
I also chose super speed.
Oh,
I-
okay.
Yeah, I don't have enhanced senses. Well, reflexes, but
Okay. I'm gonna have Scarlet Spider roll Unleash Your Powers.
Oh God. Okay.
Because there's something to notice. You notice. I mean, I'm gonna give you information either way. I'm just trying to gauge how much I should give you.
All right. Let's see luck. Oh, thank goodness. That is a 7.
yay.
Okay. That's not nothing. So the two of you swing down. You're working well, getting through the woods, or the park. Jay, you missed it. We're going through Central Park because Spinneret's trying to lose them in the trees.
Okay.
But as you're catching up, you recognize that, like, weird off-brand Spider-Man ahead of you. And right in between his shoulder blades is a blinky red light that looks like it is not part of his costume. It's like the red is wrong. It's kind of clashy, honestly. But you can see this, like, blink, 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 right between the shoulder blades.
Wow. Wait, I'm assuming that Spider Girl is right next to me, or maybe whipping in sync-ish.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, all right, like, Spider Girl, is that normal? Or I'm trying to point and thwip at the same time. Like, that looks according to my Avenger training, that looks like a beacon.
And
A
I look, I
tracker?
go, oh
that
no,
normal?
that's not normal.
Okay.
We need to get on that.
All right.
I on the comms, I say, Arachnid, you've got a tracer on your back.
Okay. Cool. I can't do much about that right now, or I'll lose her. Is it looking it's going to explode?
It's blinking.
Can I?
Arachnid, it's either psychosomatic because of what you've just been told, or maybe you're actually hearing something, but you are now hearing a fairly high pitch, like, deet, 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 deet. It's just speeding
Cool.
up and going up in tone a little bit. but it's probably just a tracer.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
It probably just means you're getting closer to a thing. It's like a hot and cold thing, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure. And of course, you're in Central Park, so if it is a bomb, it's not going to, hurt anybody else, innocent bystanders and such. Cool. Yeah, let's. I would like to. I have no idea. Well, okay. I'm going to try to pull it off my back if I can reach it.
Oh yeah, you're flexible.
And I know I'm probably going to lose the trail at this point, but I can't track her down if I'm dead. So I'm going to pull it off my back and try to web it up as much as I can and like try to launch it into the air.
Okay. Like it's stuck on there really good, and you like actually thwip it a little bit just to be able to pull it off your back, which is good because it's covered up a little bit, but the act of pulling it off sets it off.
Of course,
And
that's fine.
You pull this thing and it just sort of explodes off to your side, right? And you just get thrown sideways against the trees. And so kaboom, blam, you slam against this like giant oak tree, like in the Y of a huge oak tree, and you're totally stunned. Let's go ahead and roll take a powerful blow.
Yeah.
This is from your 4 earlier.
Oh, I know, I absolutely is. You Judas dice.
Oh,
Boxcar.
well, that's bad.
Close. It's an 11.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so do you have the list there?
I do. Let me find it real quick. I have it here. There it is. A 10 plus. Only because I want to know what you're going to do with this. I want to lose control of myself or my powers in a terrible way.
Okay, great.
Good choices. Good choices.
Yeah, I like that. So what do Scarlet Spider and Spider Girl do when they see you? Just see this like he's keeping up, he reaches, and it's actually kind of hard to see exactly what happened because you're scooting through the trees, and it was luck that you saw the red blinky light at all, and then there's just an explosion, and Arachnid just goes straight 90 degrees from the direction he was going in, slams into a tree, and is we'll see what happens in a second.
I mean, I would probably tell Scarlet Spider, you keep after her, and I would head after Preston because,
100%.
Yeah.
Look to your friend, and I just blow past.
Okay. Superior Spider Octopus and Venom are coming up on this scene. And Cecil, you can hear Anya because you're on comms, and you can hear her saying, "You go after her. I'll go after Arachnid." And as you start to catch up, you don't see the explosion happen. You heard it. You were close enough to hear the like poof of like a distant firework going off, basically. And as you get down into the park a little bit, you can see Anya veer off and go into the trees, but you can't really see what happened to Arachnid.
Okay. So I'm going to
real quick before we get to that. Arachnid, which playbook are you using? Protege?
Protege, yeah.
Okay, thanks. It's
unrelated
to just a random question.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to so let's see. I'm going to use my gadgets, and because I'm always prepared. And let's see. And I tell Venom, my team leader just went down. I'm gonna go find him. keep going, and we'll catch up with you. And I just sort of dive down to like ground level, and I pull out out of my belt pouch, I pull out these like little mini scanners that go on the end of each of my tentacles, and so I'm just kind of like like all the tentacles just sprayed out around me, and like
Splayed out
around me.
That is an
What did I
important
say?
vocab choice. You said
What did I say?
Spray.
I said what I said.
Okay. But even that, you have a bunch of tentacles with eyeballs on the end of them.
Yes, basically is
You're
what
a
I'm
monster.
doing.
It's my Cthulhu nightmare.
My kind of game.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh well, it earned us some
they're
cheers,
mechanical
so I guess
eyeballs, but
that's what happens, folks. If you cheer when Adam puts eyeballs on the ends of his tentacles, he's just gonna keep doing it. So,
hey, Minerva likes me, so yeah.
all right.
And yeah. Thank you, Pooja. I said what I said. Yeah, and I'm just gonna scan around for Peter's biosignal. I have everybody's biosignal loaded into them, all my teammates anyway.
That's not creepy at all.
No.
You're scanning for Peter?
I mean Preston.
Oh,
Sorry.
Preston. Okay.
Preston. Yeah.
Yeah, you home in on him, and you can start to see where Anya went, and yeah, they're like up in a tree somewhere.
Okay. Okay, and can I? So I'm just gonna I'm gonna rush over to Peter, and that'll be my goal.
Or Preston.
Preston.
Okay.
Damn it. Yeah.
Okay. Venom, what are you doing?
I just keep going. I watch this weird tentacle dude do all this tentacle stuff, and I'm like, that's got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm gonna go see about my boss. I'm like, oh, okay. I was just gonna keep going anyway.
I don't think Venom gets to complain about weird tendril stuff.
Yeah, no.
I was
Right?
just gonna say you weirded out Venom.
That's a good look. It's up here.
Yep.
Yeah. So because I see Scarlet Spider continues following Spinneret, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, yeah, that's the direction
Okay.
where I'm going, where all the punchy stuff is.
Anya, you get to the tree where Preston is. And Preston, you hit the tree, you're dazed a little bit, and because dream time can take a different amount of time, you get a flashback of being with your parents. And what you get is your mom is like, I don't know, does she cook? Does Peter B. Parker cook? Like who does more cooking in the house?
Dad does, but I wouldn't necessarily call it cooking.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Perfect.
So you're in this sort of strange silent movie version of your house, and when your mom turns around from the sink, like she's trying to fix something that Peter did with the cooking, but turns around and suddenly is talking, and you can't hear her at all because it's silent, but you could see you get subtitles from her reading her lips. And she says, I guess you'll never be as good as him. And then you snap back. And I would say relatively motivated to charge ahead. But I'll let you decide how to take that.
I have to keep going. That hurts. Where is she?
We've got people chasing her. Don't worry about that. How are you feeling? What hurts?
Well, everything. hit tree. Tree hurts. No, we have. It's fine. I'm fine. We can keep going. We can. Look, they're.
Yeah, I think
It's my mom.
You're gonna have to push past without that with that bad take a powerful blow roll.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to shove past Anya.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's keep going and just start flipping.
Okay. Yeah, he just whips away from you. Clearly, well, you have a full mask, right? Like we can't see your eyes or anything.
Yeah.
And Arachnid, both of you. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. Arachnid, you know you have like a big lump on the back of your head, and your ears are ringing, and you could smell like fireworks smoke. Is like in your nose. So if you have super senses, those are temporarily not going to be helpful.
Sure.
So
makes sense. If you want an eye thing, like the explosion happened pretty close to my head, part of my mask could be like, if you wanted an eye moment.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're trying
okay.
to get a visual cue.
Yeah. Let's say part of that is off, Anya, and when you could see the pupil of a concussed person.
Mm-hmm.
So fairly easy to see. And then he, is shoving past you and is whipping away.
Just kind of roll my eyes. I'm like, but I mean, what am I going to do? Hog tie him down? So, yeah. So I whip after him.
Oh, Tasty Karma, welcome. Thanks for the subscription. 3 months. That is. That's from the beginning.
Buddy.
I think actually, don't you have one of our founder badges? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much. It's all appreciated. You don't have to apologize for being late. You're welcome.
Yeah, I think just as they thwip off, I like come running up just in time to see Anya, and I'm like, "Where are you?" And stow my bioscanners, and then I leap after them.
Now that it's in motion and it's not as easy to do, your bioscanners are feeding you information. I just need you to roll Unleash Your Powers.
Okay. Yes. And okay. And when I use my gadgets, when I use my gadgets, I unleash my powers with Superior.
Yeah, that adds up.
And thank God, because well, I rolled a 4, which would have been a 7, except somebody lowered my Superior to +2 instead of +3 earlier.
Okay, now.
So now that's a 6.
However, I would be open to, because you and Anya are together, and you're scanning, and maybe you're saying something like, "That's a weird. What are these readings from Arachnid?" Like that's. Because it's like a confusing jumble, and he's moving, and you're trying to interpret, the readings that are coming in and keeping up. But you're with Anya, who just saw him. Anya, if you want to add a team from the pool, we could do that. We did not go through our process of doing teams, so we have 2 right now, and then we'll enter battle with a dangerous foe.
Yeah, I'll add a team. Add a team.
So team goes down to 1.
Okay.
And you're at a 7. Anya, what is it you tell him as he's like befuddled by his scanners?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what she would say. I go, well, he was really hurt. Maybe if you adjust your scanners just a little bit, you'll get some more info. Up the this and down the that, and
like we've established, Anya's a computer expert. Like she's a computer hacker.
Right? Yeah.
Just Cecil can't admit that anyone else is good at technology. Or
no. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try and fiddle with my scanners. But does that match up that like they're messing up because he's hurt? It seems like too simple of an explanation.
What is it?
Take the team. Take the team, Cecil.
Yeah. So you got a 7. On your what was it? What did we say? Unleash your powers.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you extend your sensors, and with the 7, you could tell, not in great detail, but you could tell he's in like an amount of shock, like a shock that would probably, if he wasn't a superhero, it's the kind of shock that you'd be like, oh, well, let's go to the ER because your whole body is damaged and you need to recover. But he's a superhero, and you're also getting readings of concussion, but you're not sure. That's hard to tell exactly, but it does seem like that's the case.
Yeah.
As he races away. Speaking of, I'm going to jump ahead to Scarlet Spider and Venom, working well together as always. Chasing after the Scarlet Spider. We were going to do when a team comes together. No, when enter battle against a dangerous foe. Does the leader have influence over every teammate?
No, I don't think she's got influence over me.
Woof.
Okay, we'll go past that one. If everyone
just answered so many questions there all at once.
That was very efficient. If everyone has the same purpose in the fight,
Spinneret,
yeah,
Spinneret.
take down Spinneret.
How about the 3 of you, hometown heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Spinneret.
Yeah.
Does any team member mistrust the leader of the team?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, I am going to say
Mad at him, but I don't mistrust him.
we're off balance and ill prepared for this. So
Yes.
Definitely.
so
100%.
Now.
Oh yeah.
So let's see. We added 2. Oh yeah, and the start of the session, I think you're supposed to get. Oh yeah, you start with 1. You start battle, you add 2. That put us at 3. We spent 1. That put us at 2. But also we're ill prepared, so that takes us down to 1. We have 1 team in the pool for now. So,
We did it.
Yay!
Yay!
So
Good job, everybody.
now let's go to Scarlet Spider and Venom. You're closing in on her, and she's also coming to the edge of the park. She was just so far ahead that you're really having to scramble to keep up. And she's going to the city hall in this universe is right next to Central Park.
Okay.
That's
fine.
New York's it's shifted around a little bit.
Accepted.
Alternate universe. New
Yep,
York.
alternate
Oh, yeah.
universe.
Right?
Change approved.
So the Central Park's this like long rectangle, and at the top of the rectangle is this version's city hall because that's dramatic and cool.
Okay.
And you see Spinneret leave the cover of the park, like and use this like to get a bunch of air to go up, and as she goes up, you're like, okay, I'm keeping track of her, but also we see this shock of red hair coming down the steps of City Hall, and you would both recognize who Mary Jane Parker, or Watson. This Mary Jane was married to Peter Parker, but kept her last name. So this is Mayor Watson coming down the stairs in just a killer pantsuit, and
She's got style.
yeah, and coming down to the like town car that's waiting for her out front, and has not seemed to notice because she has like a couple of assistants with her who are handing her clipboards, and she's going over a bunch of stuff and in conversation, and has not seemed to pick up on the fact that the Spinneret has arced up overhead, and the two of you could tell right away, like, where this is going. Spinneret's going after Mayor Watson.
I yell at her to stop. Like this. just go on full on her Avenger training. That stop. What are you doing? This is not gonna bring him back.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw that out there.
Let's roll provoke someone. That was the key to this leverage.
Ooh.
All right, so plus superior, which is a 0. That is a 5.
Okay.
4 plus 1 plus 0. I need one more.
Are you at a 6 or 5?
No, I'm at a 5.
Oh, okay. Not much we can do about that.
No. Unless I can take a. Oh wait, no, that won't do anything. Never mind.
Yeah, there's one team in the pool, but I don't think that's enough to give you the boost. And am I safe in assuming Venom is not taking the talking approach?
No, definitely.
Okay.
100% not.
So you yell, what are you doing? Stop! That's not going to bring him back. And she turns mid-air and just like thwip storm you to a as you were like coming out, you were swinging out of the trees and right next to a lamp post, and she just like zaps you to the lamp post, and you're gonna get out, but it's like, oh my god, this is so much web. Because she also like webbed your mouth because she was like, shut your mouth. Yeah.
She was just talking about the shaft.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Bless. Bless.
Ooh,
I had to.
Oh,
that was good.
Oh, that's good.
oh, Michelle, you're a national treasure.
Yep. Confirmed. Yep, thank you, anonymous cheerer. That was I agree with your assessment. Oh my god. Venom, what are you doing? Your friend just got super stuck to a light post.
I barely even noticed that. I'm
Just fling past.
locked in, just swing past, like whip up to the top of a light post, and do like a couple of big loop-de-loops to get up the momentum to like launch myself at Spinneret
Okay.
and try to tackle her in midair.
Okay. Let's do directly engage a threat.
All right. Oop. Let's see here. Directly engage a threat. So my danger is +1. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. That's a 10.
Hey, okay.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Ah, nice.
Your attack is able to, you get out of the trees at the same time that Anya was. She gets, zapped to the lamppost, and you go shooting up past because the Spinneret did not see you coming, right? And your dark uniform, and it's afternoon, and it's you were in the trees, and so you just shot out of there. What is it you want to do? Like grab her?
I want to grab her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You grab onto her, and several of your tendrils are like, trying to grapple with her as
Yep.
you're now falling through the air. So do you want to try and like arrest that fall somewhat, or just crash and that's fine?
Just crash and that's fine.
Okay. So you're just headed for the steps of
Yep.
City Hall. Okay.
Yep.
Cannonball.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to have you take a powerful blow.
Okay.
And that is just rolling plus the number of conditions you have. And you want your dice to roll low. So tell them to roll low.
All right. Roll low.
Give me my dice. Seriously.
Not that low, but lowish. Let's see. I think I took one condition earlier, so that's 6.
Oh, 6 is good. Okay, yeah, under 7 is safe.
Yeah.
So, you crash in. The steps crack under your impact, and the two of you are struggling. And now, Mayor Watson has a chance to be like, "What the?" Papers and clipboards go everywhere. The assistants, and I think our Venom is a little bit too occupied to see this, but Scarlet Spider, as you're like extricating yourself and getting out, you see what no one else saw, which is Mayor Watson backflip and do the like mom stop of her two assistants back against the car and behind her in just a like such a smooth motion that like okay.
Oh, did she?
No,
That's because my mom's the best mom.
And
Okay.
Also currently the worst mom. It's very complicated.
she contains multitudes, or multiverse at least.
No.
Right?
Okay, so the three of you playing catch up. Preston, you got a head start. You're zipping through. You've got a little bit of I think we would put a fisheye lens on your POV cam.
Sure.
And you're going through, and some of the trees are a little like bendy, and you're like, flip. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Wow. But you arrive to see Scarlet Spider is in the middle of like tearing herself away from this lamppost. You see Venom has crashed onto the steps and is wrestling with the spinneret. And you just see Mayor Watson cowering against her car with her she's like trying to get her assistants into the car. You didn't see any of the backflip nonsense.
Okay.
So that's, what do you do?
I'm going to approach Venom and Spinneret and
real quick.
you go ahead.
Does everyone have a little extra time today? Are we hard out at 12 or
We got some time.
Okay.
a little? Oh yeah. I mean like 12:15, something like that. Is just to give us enough time to sort of wrap this up.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sorry. What were you saying?
That's fine. I'm gonna go up to Venom and Spinneret and just, Mom, stop.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's roll provoke with advantage.
Okay.
You use the M word.
Good. Provoke is superior. Hooray! Okay. Oh, with advantage, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's even better. 8. That's an 11.
Oh, perfect. You hear from Spinneret and over by the car, Mom, I never had kids. And from both of them, like in perfect stereo.
Oof.
Oh boy.
And I would like you to mark down, all adults do anyway, but Mayor Watson has influence over you, especially.
She sure does. Mm-hmm.
But Spinneret does not. And you did a very good provoke. So they rise to the bait and do what you want. So at this point, if it was the mom or the fact that she's completely outnumbered, Spinneret kind of like stops struggling and like strength wise, Venom, this is surprising because you're very strong. Like that's part of what makes Venom interesting is that he's probably the strongest of the spider folk. Yeah. And Spinneret is pushing against that, right? Like you were like 55-45, right? Like you were on top of it, but she was like weirdly strong, like stronger than regular Spider-Man. So
Wow.
And she, for the most part, is stopped struggling. Like she's trying to, she is also covered in like venom ick, the black goo of venom. And she just goes, okay, fuck it. And we have to do like the comic book blur of what she says. And what do you do, Venom? You're there.
Hmm. So she's started to surrender.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna like whip her up. Like I don't. You're not down until you're down, as far as
Okay.
I'm concerned.
To whip her up with you have regular web shooters and black tendrils, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
The
just-
suit itself is sort of malleable, but it shoots regular web.
Yeah. Okay.
Or let's say it's black web.
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Now
yeah,
I know who to
you get
blame.
her wrapped up like this, and Scarlet Spider, you're able to pull yourself off the lamppost just as Cecil and Anya catch up to the scene. So Cecil and Anya, what are you two doing?
I'm just observing because I have no idea what's going on. Like, everyone is stopped. Like I came in expecting a huge fight, and everything is just still.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as Cecil because it's like, oh, I guess things got taken care of here.
Anya, who's the bad guys?
I think the one wrapped up in what looks like black webbing.
So we're done?
Cecil.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
Cecil's favorite color is orange.
Okay, so in a shop window, just like kind of catty corner from the front of the. Well, no, it wouldn't be across the street. So it's like just across the alleyway. There's like some storefronts, and one of the storefronts has this just exquisite. It's like a black tuxedo with orange accoutrement, and it's like. It's saying for like homecoming, Halloween parties, da, 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 da. You know, it's like because it's October, and it just catches your eye. This tuxedo with it's not an orange tuxedo. I didn't.
Right?
Say
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got like orange satin lapels or something. Yeah.
And like pocket
Something like-
square.
yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Little orange piping.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. And okay, I make note of it.
Yes, that's fine.
When Tentacle pulls out a cell phone and snaps a picture.
Ugh, hate it.
I love it.
I love my tentacles.
Okay. So on the steps, Mayor Watson is coming over to the like four of you who've collected there now. As Scarlet Spider, you get yourself unstuck as at the same time, Anya, you're showing up. What are the two of you doing?
I'd like to fall in step with Spider Girl, and I'm just giving her like the basic lowdown. Is Spinneret is possibly Watson. We're not sure. It's never confirmed. But she has
definitely
been
a villain.
Definitely been doing the bad stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I need to apprehend her. We need to somehow get back through that portal. I need to get a hold of the Defenders and see if we can put her into some sort of like back in the raft or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like we got to figure out a way to get you guys back because it looks like she's all wrapped up. She's got no place to go.
How did she get here? Through magic, right? Can we
Yeah.
can we call Doctor Strange?
Anya, when you close your eyes or when you just put the least bit of focus on how did they get here? The shape of that like lightning circle, for lack of a better term, is burned into your retina. Not literally, but like you can pull that image to mind.
Okay.
Just like that. It's very simple for you to pull that together. So.
Okay, I think I know how to do it. We just have to find a place to do it because we can't do it here.
And Mayor Watson is approaching and saying, I thank you so much for rescuing me, a normal human who's helpless against superheroes. That's subtext. And thank you for saving us from. Is this a new villain? Who? Oh, I don't recognize it. You know, she's looking at Scarlet Spider and Venom. I think this world has probably heard of Venom. But here you are being helpful. So
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I don't know what's happening. Plus, a lot of things have been cross dimension lately in the last week or so. So, yeah, Mayor Watson is trying to offer her thanks, trying to figure out like who to thank for what's happening here.
Yeah, I step up to her and say, everything's okay here? Mayor
Yes.
Watson?
Yes.
Okay, everything's okay here, Mayor. There's nothing to see here. We'll take care of her and put her in where she needs to be. And I'm trying to keep on my promise. Anyone there?
And I keep going, I'm the only one here.
I'm trying.
Okay. Should I alert the Avengers? I have some contacts there. Would that be helpful? Or I mean, community response team is going to be here to help, you know, cordon off the area, and you can already see some people, community response team showing up on their bicycles.
We've got a connection to the Avengers, but thank you for offering, Mayor. I'm glad you're safe. And so part of Preston's mask is, you know, torn off, and so he has the eye moment. But I think at that point too, like a lock of his red hair kind of falls also across his open part of his mask.
Yeah,
so
and you said "mom" out loud. So.
Yeah, I was
well,
just
that
about to
was
say.
not to her face. I said, "Mom, Mayor."
Mayor.
Mayor.
My mayor.
If you've
Venom
ever
is
said
definitely-
"mom" to a teacher in
He's
front of your
my
whole
mayor.
class,
Mom, Mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Venom's definitely going to be like, so we're just going to blow past that mom thing?
Jab
make
Venom
the
in the side.
subtext
Stop it.
text.
What?
Yes.
I mean, we all heard it. We all heard him say it.
We got a thing to do.
Yeah, and the
Okay,
mayor says,
whatever.
Arachnid, are you okay? You look, are you okay? And you have this flashback of you like skinned your knee when you were 8, you know, and your mom like,
my heart.
are you okay? Come on. And
yeah, he gets roll weepy eyed. He's like, I'll be okay. Thanks.
well, the city owes you a debt. It owes all of you a debt. Thank you for being here. Who knows what nonsense she was trying to perpetrate. And then Venom, I think you hear it first. You hear this like beep, 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 beep,
Oh no.
beep.
Uh-uh.
Venom, what do you do?
I try to figure out where the bomb is.
Okay. She has a tactical pouch, kind of like in around her waist.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fanny pack, but you can see it's kind of like built into her costume is this like tactical pouch. I mean, if it were a live field, she'd have like 80 of these on her belt, but
She's not from a Liefeld universe.
no.
Right.
But you could tell that like she's all wrapped up, fully cocooned, and she's starting to laugh.
Okay. I'm gonna try to unleash my powers here, and basically hop on the bomb because whatever, and like send out the symbiote to sort of like wrap it, try to basically absorb the whole explosion.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Ah.
Oh boy. Now let's unleash your powers.
Go big or go home. All
Maybe
right.
both.
All right. So unleash my powers here.
But by the way, what did you mark as your like on your doomed character sheet for the abilities and stuff?
So my abilities
Oh.
were body transmutation
Mm-hmm.
because of the symbiote,
Yep.
superhuman strength and speed, and vitality absorption. The idea that if other people, the symbiote, if it comes in contact with other people, it can sort of sap their life a
Aha.
little bit.
Okay.
All right, so here we go with unleashing the old powers.
This is terrifying.
God.
So this is plus freak. So that is a 9.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very good. We have one team left in the pool. If anyone can think of a way to help. Oh, Scarlet Spider, what do you got?
Can I just going against her grain? She just whips Venom and Spinneret, and then try all her might fling them up into the middle of the air above Central Park.
Yeah. Yeah, that's easily done. Is that okay with you, Venom?
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah, Venom, you leap on this thing. You like grab the bag away from her, and you're gonna,
No, I'm just wrapping her up. Like, like
you just
I'm just on top
Bear
of her.
hugging?
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, the fling up into the air pulls the two of you apart enough where you would have been over, like in this thing, you would have been just pulverized, right?
Yeah.
But the fling up into the air turns this into a 10. We now are at 0 team pool. But the 10 plus on your move means you fly up into the air. Scarlet Spider is knocked out by the explosion and is just in free fall. Who catches her? I mean, not Scarlet Spider.
Spinneret?
Not Spinneret. Spinneret. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Who catches
I'll
Spinneret?
catch her. I'll
Okay.
catch her. That's
Anya swings in to catch Spinneret, who is 100% knocked out. Not dead, because that's not what we do here. But the blast created this... you know when you have the iron filings and the magnet, and you can like pull all those like spiky bits off? The symbiote is blasted back from Flash, and it's like flung back in this weird, almost like a cape that like splays out behind him, and eventually starts coming back and is like trying to recover. But Scarlet Spider, you can see, I don't know if you've ever seen Flash's face, but the whole costume's blown back for a second. And do any of the others of you know a Flash Thompson?
Flash is my roommate.
I forgot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oops.
Okay.
Gonna
I
be
know.
awkward.
We see Flash
This has
Thompson.
had a hard day, guys.
Which
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
symbiote is like peeled back, blasted back. Jay, I do still want you to mark a condition. Even though you were totally successful on your Unleash Your Powers, you were ground zero with a pocket full of bombs. So.
Oh, fuck you. Sorry.
It's fine. We cuss here. Just watch your fucking mouth.
The damn family show. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You drop back down to the ground with the symbiote mostly back on, like it's in the process of covering up again, and you have to do like a superhero landing,
Yeah,
to
exactly. Yep.
hit the ground again. What are these immediate responses from the hometown heroes? You all know Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
Preston's roommate.
I think just like,
yeah.
Just shock for that second that we can see him. It's kind of like, oh crap.
Oh my God.
I think Preston's just speechless. He's had a day. There's a look of shock, like absolute shock, and like can't really register. Maybe it's the concussion. Maybe it's not actually Flash. It might just be the concussion.
Yep, that's probably it.
Yep.
Right?
Also the mom
Surely,
thing.
it's got to be.
Also the mom
Uh-huh.
thing. I'm having
Mom
flashbacks all over the place. Like, who knows what I'm seeing now?
Scarlet Spider, you watch the bomb recovery. You've flicked it all up in the air, which effectively reduced the blast that Venom was going to take. And what are you doing now?
I go up to Spider Girl and I like graciously take. I'm assuming I can pick her up, Spinneret. I can take Spinneret
Oh yeah,
from
she's
Spider Girl.
unconscious. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I lay her on the ground, put her arms behind her back, whip up her wrists,
Uh-huh.
whip up the mouth because you got me there, and and stand triumphantly over her body and say, "Okay, now that's done. Hi everyone. I'd like to bring her back to Avenger Tower."
Yeah. Do you say like, can someone call Captain Cage, please?
Yeah.
We all go, who?
Who's Captain Cage?
Oh God.
Is like Luke Cage a military guy where you're from?
Yes. She is the best. Oh God, I could use some Star Rose right now.
So I'm assuming there's like that City Hall is next to another building and there's like a gap between them.
Yep.
So I'm thinking if we go there, I can start creating the thing between the two buildings. If that's
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm guessing, is that an unleash your powers?
Yeah.
Okay.
But take a +1 on it. Oh, we have a wild Quiddy appears in the chat. Trying to sneak in here.
Well, even with a +1, that only gives me a 6.
We're out of team pool.
Oh no!
I had to save your butt, Venom.
Okay. So here's the deal. You are able to, going off memory, you actually had to do the whole thing with your eyes closed. So you could keep the image in your mind as you're thwipping. And you're actually creating the thing, right? You create the whole thing. And as soon as you attach the final line, you can feel kind of the power thrum through you and create this vibration in the web, and then whoop, you have opened a portal to another world by yourself without Doctor Strange.
Wow.
Go girl, go.
And it's 20 feet off the ground, so people aren't running into it by accident. But the portal looks through onto a nighttime New York where it is raining. And what are you two doing?
Could you do that this whole time?
No, I just figured this out.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool.
do you think you could do it again?
Maybe? I don't know if I could choose anywhere else but their world.
Well, it's the world where Danielle Cage is in charge of the Avengers, so that's pretty good.
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Pretty good option.
Our world's all right. Our world's pretty all right.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. So
We can
Scarlet
visit.
Spider and Venom. What are you two doing?
I hoist Spinneret up on my shoulder.
Just
Like that,
sack
just like
of
this.
potatoes?
Like,
Yeah.
Yep. It's like, and I nod to Venom, like, let's go. We gotta do the report. We gotta report this to Cage.
Do
Be
we?
careful with her.
And I look at Arachnid, like tilt my head, it's like, okay.
Sure.
Did I hear the mom thing? I don't think I heard it.
I think so. I think everyone
Okay.
should have.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody knows.
It echoed through the multiverse.
Yeah.
For you, then I will then.
Hold on. You're like mom.
You're like, Mom.
Like, I'll take care of your mom.
Oh.
Love it.
Yep.
And yes, we're gonna put in that report. We're gonna debrief everything that we can.
You can do that all night long. That's gonna be great for you.
You were here.
Was
You
I
guys get to
Yeah.
do reports?
get to?
Well, that's what we gotta do with if you're gonna be with the Avengers.
You're not like Junior Avengers?
You're Avengers?
It's not that big a deal, you guys. Really, it's not. It's not.
Um,
And
Yeah,
now
really.
you all can recognize Flash's voice. You know,
It's
you're
like-
like, oh yeah, duh, that's Flash.
Yep.
All right, so I assume the two
Yeah.
of you are heading through your portal.
Yep. Yep.
What's that?
Okay.
I look back and I'm like, you guys are real messy here. So I don't know. I wish I could stay.
Oh
But-
boy.
I
Gotta go.
poke him. I poke Venom in the side. It's like, God,
What?
seriously, these
What?
are our counterparts. You guys did your
All right.
best
Yeah.
with more training. You'd be awesome.
Oh,
This is good. This is very good. Preston, take a powerful blow.
yeah. I'm gonna do it. That hurt a lot. That's an 8. I'm gonna take 2 conditions.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any actually right now.
That makes sense.
We're gonna go with insecure.
Really? Why?
And I don't know. And hopeless.
I love it. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, man.
Adam, did you catch any of that back and forth? Oh, now you're frozen. Okay. This guy. Can you believe this? Adam, this is coming out of your paycheck. Just so you know, if you can hear me. You will get a smaller percentage of $0 than usual.
have to pay him back.
Okay, so the two of you head through, taking the spinneret with you, and as you go through, you go through, you reach your side, you're safe, but on this side, Anya, you watch them go through, and you're like, wow, yeah, okay, I think I understand what I did here. And as they go through, your webs catch fire like flash paper,
Okay.
and they just like sizzle, like they just burn up real fast. And it also, the knowledge of how to make the thing also burns out of your mind. That was the 4.
Yeah.
And it's not, you remember that you used to know how to do it. I think that's almost worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Like you remember doing it, and you know that you knew that you know.
No, you don't.
Yep.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's the worst.
Yep.
Mm.
But I think we're gonna have to call it there today and try and pick up with this next time. Let's we could do like 5 minutes of stars and wishes and end of session moves. So Minerva and Jay, you won't have to do end of session moves. But thank you so much for coming to join us today.
Yes.
Wow.
Yay!
Awesome. So much fun. Oh my god.
Before we get to end of session
So
moves,
glad to have you here.
let's do the stars and wishes thing, which everyone can participate in. Oh, thank you so much for the cheers, Master Vider coming in with bits, anonymous cheerer, just swinging the 1,000 biddies around. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Making it rain.
Yeah, honestly,
Right?
could not be more grateful. Thank you. So, does anyone want to start with star and or wish?
Star to our guest stars.
Yeah, they were all
being
right.
amazing and wonderful. Yeah, they were okay, I guess.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm getting-
somebody else said something funny, and I'm
Oh
Uh-oh.
yeah, oh boy, your connection got
yeah,
ate up.
yeah, something just completely crapped out on me. Sorry.
well.
Aw.
Yeah, I missed whatever Jay said about us being messy. Was like I missed that whole thing. Like I heard something about you guys messy, and then everybody was laughing hysterically, and I didn't hear the rest of it. I'm sad.
Oh.
Did you hear the part where I took a powerful blow? Because it said with a little more training, we could be Avengers.
Oh.
I enjoyed that.
Which
No, I did not hear that. No, I'm
is
glad
my star, because that was ugly. That's absolutely my star.
Wait, what's
That
your
was just
star?
right between the ribs.
I didn't hear what you
their comment about, just a little more training, you guys would really be Avengers.
Yeah,
That was just beautiful.
that was awesome.
And I hate you all.
Yeah, stars definitely to everyone, particularly to Minerva for being a great partner from another universe.
Yeah.
There, that was super fun, and I just wish I get to come back and hang out again. I saw some bars that I definitely wanted to hit that I didn't have time.
Oh, I know. Okay. What about? Oh yeah.
I was going to say stars all around. I think everybody did an amazing job, and it was super, super fun today.
That's good.
Yeah.
I just want to throw a star out to Joey. I'm sorry, Preston. You really rolled with all those punches. So many punches.
So many
Right in the
punches.
chest, right there.
Yep. Punches.
All the
and
punches.
Bombs and oak tree and
Mom.
Moms.
Multiple bombs.
I live for it. I live for that drama.
Okay. Anything else we want to throw out before we make our end of session moves? Okay, well, if you think of something, we can do that. Joey, did you grow closer to the team, away from the team, or into your own image of yourself?
I mean, I feel like I grew into my own image of myself. Only because the other two don't seem to make a lot of sense. And a bit of that, you're never going to be as good as he is, kind of rung true to him. And so it's like, in your own image of yourself, but not necessarily in a good way. Yeah. So I'm going to take superior down and mundane up.
Okay. Yep, I like that. Adam, I can't tell if you're frozen or not.
Nope.
I don't think I am.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
Which end of session applies to Cecil?
As I oddly enough grew close.
I heard.
And it's kind of because.
Sorry, I heard you grow closer to the team, but then it cut out when you said why.
Oh, because oddly enough, it was Preston who made me. Who he didn't necessarily make me feel welcome, but he was right. And
that is more important to Cecil than anything.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. So
yeah.
Preston, what do you have influence over?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
You get to move some labels.
Okay. It's so funny. I've already done this for him already today.
I know.
What can't go down?
Anything is free game.
Okay.
I will say in chat, Grave has given me a most evil idea, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Grave, for being here. I may just steal that whole cloth.
I'm going to move your freak down and your savior up.
Savior up. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
All right. And Anya?
I think Anya grew into her own image of herself because even though she forgot the spell, she knows that she's capable of it.
Yeah.
So, so I'm gonna put her freak up and her mundane down.
Yep. Just you can carry forth with the confidence of an untrained middle-aged white man.
That's a lot of confidence.
I was gonna say that's some confidence.
Okay, folks, I think it's going to wrap us up for today. Minerva and Jay, thank you so much for coming to play with us today. This was a
much
hoot.
fun.
Having us.
And Eric and Abria's in the chat. We're looking very much to having you both back next time. And folks, tune in because we're not too far away from the finale. We've got 1 or 2 episodes left, but we are closing in on the season close. So be sure to stay tuned. And let's while the lawnmower's outside my window, how about everybody else go around and say who you are and where we can find you? Minerva?
Hey, I'm Minerva Fox. You can find me on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter at blue_troller. Blue as in the color, underscore the line, and then troller as someone who likes to make fun of people, meanly sometimes. And then you can find me on Twitch streaming artwork on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, because I'm Midwest like that. And as y'all probably know, I was the artist for Demigods, some sort of game about some gods and stuff. And also keep an eye out for Kickstarter called Great American Witch. I am doing the artwork for that as well. August 10th.
Awesome.
Yes.
Ooh, that's
I'm
awesome.
so
Only 2 weeks
excited about that game. Oh
Mhm.
my god! I got to play it at Strategicon with Chris Gray, and it's amazing.
He is a
I'm
great
so
director.
excited to play this game. Yeah.
So just remember, it's only a 2-week Kickstarter. So get on it quick. Please. Okay.
Joey?
Hey guys, I'm Joey. You can catch me on Twitter at Joey Nestra, also on Facebook, set the same name because it's my name. You can also catch me on Happy Jack's RPG podcast every other Sunday, not this week, but the following week, playing not Dying Embers, that was our D&D game. Glittering Night is the vampire heavy game I do, where I get to play a Toreador LA fuckboy, and it's amazing. Come watch as we possibly plan a coup d'etat, ? That's every other Sunday at 4 p.m. on Happy Jack's RPG podcast.
Do you mean you're planning a coup d'etat?
Yep, Coop Deetville.
Jay?
Hey, you can find me on the socials at Jay Holtham on the Twitter. That's the main place to catch me, where I blather on about various things. And I am also a cast member at 12-Sided Stories. So we've got a game coming out in a few weeks to check out that also features our lovely Michelle.
True. The 12-Sided Story stuff is really good, folks. If you haven't checked it out, you should go check out their streams. They do like the sound effects and all these like cool like editing, and it's just very neat.
Actually fixing stuff in post.
Yes. Yeah. Unlike my joke, and when I never fix anything in post.
And also Wednesdays, I'm at Happy Jack's playing Savage Worlds.
Mm-hmm. Adam. Oh, well, maybe. Adam, we'll come back to you. That picture is great. What a great photo of Adam.
I know, it's a great photo.
I know.
Read the chat. Somebody do what I said in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, okay. So Adam is, you can find him at Whobuck on Twitter. Joey, do you know these better than I do? Probably.
It's Hubuck on Twitter and also on the Instagram, where he posts things like his art that he's doing, which is amazing, and pictures of our cats who are adorable and insane.
Yes.
And also, I think this is the only thing he's streaming at the moment. But,
Yeah.
Okay, he's here. He's just judging me how I'm doing this then. Anything else you want to add about yourself?
Yeah, we can actually hear you fine with your video off.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, that was fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Yeah, so you did good. But I did judge you.
It's the basis for a whole relationship.
Michelle?
I judged you, but I found you satisfactory.
Michelle, what are you up to?
I'm up to no good as always. You can find me on the socials at Michulu. That's Michulhu. You can also find me with Jay on 12-Sided Stories, and listen to our podcasts. We drop every other Friday, and they're super good and super fun. You can catch me streaming here every week, and you can find my music on Plate Mail Games through Drive-Thru RPG or Battle Bards.
Also, Michelle's music is featured as our intro and outro music, so you should check that out. It's very cool.
Thank you.
My name is Jason. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter as at It's Probably Okay. I stream here Saturday mornings with a little show called Return to the Spiderverse. Surprise! You just watched it. Let's see. Also Wednesdays, I'm in the same game Jay mentioned over at Happy Jack's RPG, playing Savage Worlds. I get to play a satyr investigator party boy, and that's fun. So, also Fridays, I stream here again on It's Probably Okay as we play No Man's Sky, me and Sam DeLev at Tchaikovsky. You can track them down. They're doing all kinds of stuff all over the internet. I can't possibly remember. I don't know how they do it. So be sure to check out all that stuff. You could also check out the game that was mentioned earlier. Demigods is a PBTA game I made. You can find it at demigodspbta.com. The cover art, both the front and back cover, and a bunch of new pieces that are coming. Very exciting. We'll reveal that soon. All done by the inimitable Minerva Fox right here joining us. Also, Minerva, is this your RPG streaming debut?
Yes.
Word!
Nice. Good job.
This is exciting.
I never would have known this was your first one.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
This is great.
Very exciting.
Stuff.
Yay!
Yeah, no, that everyone did such a great job. Thank you, everyone. This was episode 14 of the Spiderverse, a Return to the Spiderverse. We will be back next week with our full cast restored. And if you didn't notice in chat, Minerva also provided this Janet emoji. My dog Janet is the cutest dog, and
What?
and
She is. It's true.
She's adorable.
Can confirm.
officially an emoji now. So
Yay.
yeah, it's very, very cool. And that's it for us today. So be sure to tune in next time right here, same Spider time, same Spider channel, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.